News 25 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, a protest about banning guns is held at our local library, and flash flooding causes closures to portions of the highway. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
The library meeting room was filled to capacity this morning. It's Monday, December 9th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Well, a planned protest happened this morning on East Street at our community library.
We're here at the library today because the library board is considering a ban on carrying guns in certain parts of the library. And we feel that that is a violation of our Second Amendment rights. People are concerned because we feel that it is the beginning of taking away one of our rights, which is the right to carry a gun. And that's our Second Amendment right. Also, the county commissioners, there are 4 county commissioners that were at a meeting on Friday, and they all agree that this should not be a ban allowed here in the library. Well, we have a library board, and that's appointed by the Board of County Commissioners. And so basically the library board works for the county commissioners.
And so if they decide to implement this, will it need to ultimately go through the county commissioners to be approved?
That's correct, and also the county commissioners have the right to remove the existing board and appoint new members.
For those who may not know, I'm the reason the library is trying to ban guns in the story room. On October 1st, I took my 2-year-old sister to the baby time so my mom could have a break. She's a full-time homeschool mom. Susan, the manager, was there with her granddaughter. We weren't there October 8th due to illness, but later that week, my parents went to the library and found the library had posted signs that said guns and other dangerous weapons were not allowed in the children's area. When asked about the signs, Susan said it was because she felt uncomfortable around me in the story room since I was open carrying. I'm going to stop here for a minute and mention that as per state law, I am not legally allowed to conceal carry. I have to be 21 to do that, so that's not an option for me. For those thinking, well, then don't carry, after all, it's just a children's area. I'm a single young lady, and because of things like human trafficking, rape, kidnapping, and assault, it is my responsibility to protect myself and those around me. My question to Susan and the entire board is why now? Why is this a problem now? I have been carrying since March of this year, and I visit the library at least once a week. I carried all summer long during the breeding program while my brother participated in the activities, and no one objected to me doing so. Why is this a problem now?
More than 20 people attending today's meeting spoke out against the proposed ban of guns in the children's reading area, many citing rights under the Second Amendment. However, 4 people did speak in favor of the proposed ban, saying that the children's story room is not a place for guns. The library board tabled any action. Instead, they'll revisit the issue sometime next spring. Well, traffic was diverted around a crash on Dandelion Street today. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue crews were dispatched to the scene of a 2-vehicle crash today to check out the occupants for injuries and to clean up fluids that were on the roadway on Dandelion Street. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies are investigating the cause of this crash that had one lane blocked just west of Highway 160. Both parties involved declined to be transported to local medical facilities. And 2 individuals were rescued last night during high waters on Highway 160.
Just after 8 p.m. last night evening, we were dispatched a report of a water rescue. The initial report was that there was several people trapped in a vehicle that was stuck in rising floodwaters. We did experience a flash flood that occurred on the north end of the valley, and as a result, those folks were unable to get out because their doors were under pressure from the water, and that's the report for us. We arrived on location and found the vehicle half submerged. It was well out into the roadway, so far enough away that we couldn't get our heavy rescue close to it without the possibility of having damage on the road surface, possibly due to undermining. Crews commenced a swift water rescue. They're trained to do so. They anchored the rope lines off the command vehicle, advanced out to the vehicle, made contact, ensured that there was no injuries or anything that would prevent them from successfully completing the rescue. The folks were brought back to a safe area. They were medically evaluated, found not to be injured, and we transported them to a safe place last night because they were unable to get close to their home.
So these people were trying to go across the roadway. The sheriff's office was out there trying to shut down the roadway at one point. I believe that they shut it down completely. And that is a concern, that the roadway could be washed away. And so that's why they're always telling you don't cross the roadway when there's water. Not only do you get stuck, but you can also end up in a very serious situation. It's
my understanding they were trying to return home. And when they were doing so, that particular road had not yet been closed, but there are a number of roadways in the area that were closed due to the same flash flood waters that were crossing multiple properties, multiple streets. Highway 160 was closed down for a period of time due to debris removal requirements.
There was a lot of debris on the roadway, right?
There was. And so the rescue was successful. The folks were uninjured, and they were later, I'm sure, returned to their home after the water receded.
Well, also during the storm, a female was transported from a rollover crash that happened just south of town.
We were dispatched a report of a motor vehicle accident. One vehicle rolled over in the area of Highway 160 in Oski. As crews arrived, they found a torrential downpour, and also they had some hail. They found the vehicle resting on its side. Single occupant was self-extricated and transported to the local hospital.
Was there any other occupants inside the vehicle?
There are no other occupants in the vehicle.
There was a witness that said that person passed them on the roadway and lost control of their vehicle.
Yeah, they were investigating as to what may have caused it or contributed to the accident last evening.
All right, more news right after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, the Nevada Department of Transportation has a project update on the $59 million upgrade of the Highway 160 that entails widening a 6-mile stretch of highway from 2 to 4 travel lanes between mile markers 16 and 22 in southwest Clark County, creating a safe passing lane for slower moving traffic while altering the roadway geometry for fewer twists and turns. The project additionally entails rehabilitating 22 miles of deteriorating roadway from roughly the Nye County line to just past Mountain Springs community. This weekend, eastbound travel lanes open to the newly upgraded roadway with true travel lanes along the 22-mile stretch. However, westbound travel lanes is still down to 1 lane, while barrier railing is picked up through the end of the month, which could lead to potential travel delays. Construction is still scheduled to finish in August of 2020. Here's Angela with the latest in your financial news.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, watch the prices at the pump. OPEC plans to cut the amount of crude it produces starting in January. With less supply of oil in the market, crude oil prices started to climb last week. There's a good chance that will trickle down to higher prices at gas stations. Amazon reportedly blames delayed package deliveries on bad weather in parts of the nation, along with massive amounts of people placing orders on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Papa John's founder John Schnatter and his wife Annette Cox are calling it quits. Cox filed for divorce last week after 32 years of marriage. She says the relationship is broken. Schnatter's estimated net worth is $500 million, even after his racial slur scandal.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. Well, the Nye County Board of County Commissioners discussed a bid proposal regarding Kellogg Park.
Industrial Light and Power will be installing necessary electrical, including lighting, for the second phase of work at Kellogg Park. Industrial Light and Power was the only contractor to submit a bid, and staff members recommended rejecting that bid because it was more than they planned to spend on that portion of the Kellogg Park project. But their bid approval came only after a lot of discussion and debate about how the county approves and awards bids.
The fact that it was, I just want to make sure I use the right words that you put in here, due to lack of competition. That's not our fault that there's a lack of competition. If people don't want to bid, we did other contracts up north for Belmont and so on and so forth that you only had one person that bid. That's not our fault.
But when the project comes over the anticipated budget, and it takes away from us completing the Kellogg Park project, that's where we make the recommendation to reject the bids and put it back out and perhaps
after you put his information out there, right? So if you already don't like it, why don't you just keep the bids closed so they're not out here in the public?
We didn't know until we opened the bids what the total cost of the bid was.
You can't, well, open it, well, it's a little bit more money than I wanted to spend. Well, we'll find a reason to reject it. And then you put in here, I don't like that. I do not like that. You put in here, staff recommends, rejecting this. That's not how this works. That's not a good reason because, oh, it came over or this, that, and the other thing. That's why it's a closed bid process. I don't have control of those things. That's why it's fair to everybody. So I open it, his numbers or her numbers are out there. Now the next person comes in and they can come in underneath. That's not right.
If this had been worded differently, instead of recommends rejecting due to lack of competition, if it had said because we hadn't budgeted for that, it was way over budget, if you had given me the budget number, the bid number, say the budget number was $200,000, I'm just, because I don't know what it was, and the bid is $400,000, that's double the budget, I can maybe understand a reasoning to reject it. But to tell me to reject it for lack of competition doesn't work in my life.
Having to rebid it with our bid, our number already out there, I really think that, they knew there was only one bid. When I went to the bid opening with Danielle and we sat there was only one bid. If it was the intention of them to not award it because of lack of competition, they should have never opened our bid and made our number public.
And I agree with you on that.
So, that's pretty much what I have to say about it. I think it would be unfair. I think it would give our competition an unfair advantage to know our number and then have to come in, $5,000 under our bid and win the job when it goes out to bid next time.
A nickel.
Yeah, a nickel, exactly.
So, now that the bid has been approved, county staff will work with Industrial Light and Power to amend the scope of the project. Buildings and grounds employees hope to do some of the work themselves. That means the contractor would do less work, saving the county money. For News 25, I'm Brad Francis.
All right, let's go to Maria Guerra with your entertainment news report.
Country music star Willie Nelson has quit smoking. The 86-year-old decided that after 65 years of smoking marijuana, the breathing issues he is having with his lungs are making it more difficult for him to breathe. Nelson has always been outspoken about his views supporting smoking pot and even has his own line of marijuana products. Nelson says he has abused his lungs for too long, causing him health issues, and that have even affected his career. The singer had to postpone the tail end of his tour in August due to breathing issues. He resumed the tour the next month. During the CMA Awards last month, Nelson performed with Casey Musgraves, and at one point it appeared as though he was struggling for breath. Emma Stone is now engaged. The star posted on Instagram this week a picture of her wearing an engagement ring. Stone was smiling in the shot with her now fiancé, Saturday Night Live segment director Dave McCary. A representative for the actress has confirmed the engagement. Emma is now getting ready for her role of Cruella de Vil in the upcoming movie Cruella. Actress Anna Faris and her family are very thankful to first responders who helped save them on Thanksgiving Day. The close call happened at a rental home in Lake Tahoe over the holiday. Faris says 2 family members got sick. What they thought was altitude sickness turned out to be carbon monoxide poisoning. Multiple fire departments in the Lake Tahoe area responded, including crews from North Meeks Bay Fire, North Lake Tahoe Fire, and Truckee Fire. The star now is asking others to check their alarms and never assume you are safe. I'm Maria Guerra reporting for News 25, and this is your Entertainment This Week.
Thanks, Maria. Well, more news on the other side of this break.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Well, Santa and Mrs. Claus will be at Thrifty Paws on Game Bird Road this week for holiday photos with your pets. You guys are going to have Santa and Mrs. Claus here?
Yes, we are on December 14th from 10 to 2. So bring your pets down, have their pictures taken. They're going to be printed out here. And Matthew's going to be taking the pics, so you know they're going to be good.
And then is there a fee?
There is. It's $5 for a 5x7, 10 for an 8x10.
Wow. Fantastic. So come on down, and where are you guys at?
We're at 20 31 Game Bird Road in Building C.
Right here at Thrifty Paws.
Right here at Thrifty Paws on the corner of Vicky Ann.
Tell everybody what Thrifty Paws is.
Thrifty Paws is a thrift store that takes donations, and we sell the stuff to aid the animals in the community, find homes for ones that need them, and ones that are in emergency situations. And that it all funds it.
And so that Thrifty Paws supports Pets Are Worth Saving, right?
Yes, it does.
Tell everybody what that is.
Pets Are Worth Saving is a rescue and it's a wellness group that helps pets in the community.
And you can also donate. You can come down here and shop.
Yes, you can. Oh, we got a lot of stuff. Books, dishes, whatever you're looking for, we usually have it.
Yeah.
And if you need help, just call us. We're happy to help.
Can you tell us what hours that you're open down here?
We are open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5.
And come on down. And then, of course, the Santa and Mrs. Claus, all types of animals, it doesn't matter?
No, we've even had a lady with a miniature horse that wants to get her picture taken, so we told her bring her in. We'll make a room. We'll make accommodations. We're happy to do it.
All right, and so they're going to be here from 10 to 2, so come on down, and of course, if you want to take pictures with your pet, you can do that too.
Well, that's what it's for our pets.
Thank you so much.
Or you can bring your kids too.
If people want to donate?
They can always donate. They can bring their donations here, or they can go online to www.nevadapaws.org and hit the donation button.
All right, well, let's take a look on that Lerner and Rowe weather cam. But first, we're going to go to Darby, who has a dog named Kitty Hawk, who's available for adoption at Desert Haven.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Kitty Hawk. He is a 2-year-old Beagle mix. He has a lot of energy. He also likes treats a lot. He's a super sweet boy. He's definitely a dog that you want to come out, spend at least 15 minutes in the yard with him because he has so much energy, but his personality is so big and cute. He is a weird medium small like height. He is a beige color with some white on him. He has beautiful green eyes. Definitely come and see Kitty Hawk and all of his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Seary Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020. You can look them up online at Desert Haven Animal Society on Facebook or go online to deserthavenas.org. Bye, Kitty Hawk. You guys say goodbye.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That dog is so cute. Anyways, we are going to take a look outside right now on that weather cam. It was super cloudy earlier today. I wonder if it's going to clear up. We'll find out more with Michael Donohue right after this break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 63 degrees, a low of 40 degrees. Death Valley, 71, their low is 46 degrees. 60th, the low of 35 in Amargosa. 56.30 in Beatty. 41.19 in Goldfield. 39, the low of 18 in Tonopah. 42, the low of 21 in Carson City. Both Fallon and Fernley, they're high at 47 degrees. 22 for the low in Fallon, and Fernley, they're low at 23 degrees. Now today in Pahrump, we saw mostly sunny skies, some clouds hanging out. Our high today was 59 degrees with winds coming out of the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. Our humidity at 53%, and our sunrise at 6:43 this morning. Now for tonight, we're going to see clear skies. It's currently 53 degrees outside. Our low is going to be 39. Winds coming out of the northeast at 6 miles per hour, 57% for our humidity, and our sunset at 4:28 p.m. Now looking ahead to our 7-day, we're going to see a lot of cloudy skies throughout the week. It's not expected to clear up again until Sunday and Monday, where that sun's going to hopefully come back for real. And now for our temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be seeing High temperatures in about those mid to high 50s at 56 and 58 degrees. Thursday, we're going to jump up to 60. Friday at 62. We're going to come down just a smidgen on Saturday to 58 degrees. Then we're going to drop down to 51 on Sunday and 49 by next Monday. For overnight temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be seeing lows at 37 and 39 degrees. Thursday and Friday, we're going to jump up to 41 and 42 degrees. And then back down to 38 degrees on Saturday. Then next Sunday and Monday down even more with lows of 32 and 33 degrees. So now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
Thanks so much, Michael. Well, I want to remind everybody once again that we do have some wild horses that are near the center of town, kind of walking around Basin Avenue and Lola and Linda Street. So please keep an eye out for them when you are driving, and please drive slow and careful. Since the daylight hours are so short right now, they are out there, you know, and it's dark when you're driving, and we have a lot of drivers around that time period. So please be aware that they are walking around, and you know, please be careful. So that's going to wrap up this edition of News 25. I'm Deanna O'Donnell from all of us here at KPVM-TV and Ace Country Radio. Have a great night. We'll see you back here tomorrow.